connected? Am I connected? Yes, but no camera. That's weird. There we go. This should be working now. Testing my audio stream to see if it's working. And now I'm going to end the show. I love me so much. I don't think you can hear me. Oh. Hi, D-Man. How are you? Can you hear me? Oh, I wish I was using StreamYards. Oh, okay. The sound is good. Are you up? Are you up diamond painting right now? Because I can connect with StreamYards and you can join me and we could craft together. Or, I mean, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you up to? You want me to restart the stream and do it in StreamYard? Hi, honey. I fixed my sound. Vintage Halloween designed by Clint. Clint, are you sub to me? I think you are, Clint. Are either one of you crafting? Oh, you're in a live right now yourself? Oh, you're in a live. Well, go over to your own live, Clint. What are you doing over here, baby? I'm doing a live. Oh, D-Man's doing a live, and you're doing a live. Well, D-Man, are you using StreamYard? Do you want me to come over and can I come be live with you? Do you know how to do that? I don't know if I'm still. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but let me just. Because this thing it says the stream's current bitrate is. We recommend that you stream a bitrate of 6,000. I don't even know what that is. No, ma'am, I'm going through the YouTube app. This app, right? Yeah, me too. So we can't come on. I could end the stream and start StreamYard and we could craft together, but you probably have a bunch of followers over there. Hi, distracted me. I'm just testing the YouTube app to see if I can do it. Uh, I usually use StreamYard. I think I'll just use StreamYard. This is too. Yeah. Well, what happens is I take a little nap and then I don't. I'm up all night, but I gotta take a nap when I'm tired. But I think I'm gonna go start this in StreamYard. Uh, so Vintage Halloween, D-Man, let me go, distracted me, have you been to sleep? Because either you're up late or you're up early. Which one is it? I'm just gonna use StreamYard. YouTube. Going directly through YouTube is, BS. You know, you have to have. I'm streaming, and it says you have to have your streaming stuff set up. So I'm still going through OBS. You know, I don't know. It's just I don't know how to use it. Worked on a video and just posted. Okay. Good to see you too, optimistic Leslie. I hope this is working properly. Uh, Annie, would you do a tutorial on StreamYard? Annie, yeah. Yeah, it's a piece of cake, really. I will be happy to do a tutorial for you. Distracting me because, me and you are old friends. Real old friends. So, hi, Leslie. How are you? My eyes. Mine eyes have seen. Um, Hold on. Let me get this piece of paper on straight and then I will give the chat my attention. Just a minute. I'm nearsighted, guys. I am legally blind without my glasses. Ah, damn. I was trying to avoid that. Guys. Okay, perfect. When you use colored paper, you have to, um, have a little writing area. Um, should I restart the stream or should I just leave it like it is? Let me see. Distracted me. You asked for that, so I will do that for you. How are you? Are you making cards? Yes, optimistic Leslie, and I'm also trying to directly through YouTube. So you guys gotta let me know if the YouTube is working, because I usually use StreamYards. I don't know why I want to use YouTube. I just do because I don't want to pay $240 for StreamYard anymore. Thank you very much. Well, I don't have the $240. I mean, I guess I can tutor some people and get it. I mean, it is nice to have StreamYard. So, pray for my finances. I, you know, to run your own crafts for hope, I'm, using my money a lot. So, which is not, I don't have much money. So, when you use your own money, it's a little difficult. That's expensive these days. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And like people asked for my "Say No to Drugs" coloring book, so I mailed out the coloring book, 10 coloring books to send to Arizona. Cost $6.15 through the U.S. Post Office, and it's it's expensive. When you first get a nonprofit, it takes money to get it up and running. But it's nice. It, it's just nice. Like the other day, I bought a couple hamburgers and some French fries and sat at the riverfront and colored with a couple homeless people. I thought that was it. Just it just brings me a lot of joy to do that. You know what I'm saying? Visited a couple shut-ins. So I guess eventually it will pay for itself. I do go. I'm going to craft fairs to, try to get money for the craft for hope. I don't want to grift online. You know what I mean? Too much. Too much. So, um, doesn't StreamYards offer free trials? Yes, you can do StreamYards. Uh, uh, Distracted me. You can ask questions too. Yes, you can use StreamYards. StreamYards gives you 20 hours a month for free, and you can add up to 6 people on StreamYards for the with the free version. Uh, with the free version, you can't change the background, you can't upload music, you can't do any of that with the free version, but you can with the paid version. So, uh, let's see. What's your favorite color pencil brand? Leslie, what is that expensive pencil brand? Prism, right? I think Distracted Me knows about it. Prism, I think is that what it's called? Distracted Me, the real expensive brand. But Leslie, look at this. This is called Color. I don't see the name. I don't see the name on here, but it's if you look at Amazon, it's called Color, Color, Kollour, and this is like nice and like not too soft, not too hard. Like I don't like Crayola, I guess. The cheap pencils. You know how they're too hard, but these are not too soft, not too hard. I really like these, Leslie. And this happens to be 120, but they have 72, 120, I think 300, I think 400 and something. Anyway, the name brand is Collour. Kollour. And it looks like that. That is my favorite pencil brand. Thank you for asking. What's Clint laughing about? Uh, well, um, with the paid, it's a little steep. It's $25 a month, right? Of course, if you always, if you buy it, if you pay for the year, it's 240. So I think what's $25 a month? There's 12 months, so that's 250 for 10. So 250. So it's about $300. And if you pay it for the year, it's 240. I always like to do things for the year. But they do have a monthly option, which, of course, if you do the monthly option, you end up paying more in the long run. Um, Now, is Distracted Me still here? Distracted Me, do you want me to do a tutorial on the free version or the paid version? Because on the free version, I can do that now. On the paid version, you have to wait till the first of the month, and I'll, pay it the first of the month, or I'll tutor some nurses. You know what I'm saying? And make it, when I get the paid version. So I love StreamYards, guys. I have tried RealStream, And I like StreamYards better, so I have tried both. Have you ever used watercolor pencils? They are so much fun. I do have watercolor pencils. Thank you, Leslie, for asking. But I don't know how to really watercolor. I don't know how to really use it. Leslie, do you have um, would you like to come, up on camera? Maybe join me in a live one Wednesday or something? It doesn't have to be Wednesday. And you could actually show me how to use watercolor pencils because I do have them, but I don't know how to properly use them. I have a watercolor pencil coloring book. I really don't understand the concept. Whether you have to dip the pencil in water, do you put the water on the paper? I just don't know. But I would love for you to show me, Clint or Distracted Me or D-Man. Would anybody be willing to show me how to use watercolor pencils? And I also have watercolor paint, which I don't quite understand how to use either. Now, I have a watercolor pencil that somebody got me as a gift. Coloring book with pencils that somebody got me as a gift. And then for Christmas, somebody got me watercolor paint, which I actually bought special paper for. But, like I said, I don't really understand how to use watercolor. Would anybody be willing to show me how to do that? That would be fabulous, darling, fabulous. Maybe an option could be to make a short tutorial video in parts. My cat over here is chasing her tail, lol. I haven't been on camera on panel, but that does sound fun. I'm still getting used to talking on panels. Good, Leslie. Well, maybe you could join me on the panel and just talk for the first time around. Maybe you don't have to show me. You don't even have to show your face. You could have it like I'm not showing my beautiful face right now because, it's in the middle of the night. Um, so, maybe that's something you could have the camera pointed on your watercolor, you know, or you could come up on panel and just talk, you know. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my this channel just crafting, and you have to craft, you know. Like how I have people up and they just talk, and then there's really no sense of direction. I'm trying to give this channel a sense of direction, you know. And I want it to be just crafts because I have a newsletter for my Crafts for Hope, and you know I advertise this channel, and if they come to this channel and I'm talking about the Salvation Army or I'm talking about the Women's Christian Temperance Unit, they're going to be like, where's the crafting? So I put the volunteer work for the Salvation Army, I put that on a separate channel. Uh, my other channel for the Salvation Army is at Salvation Army Volunteer. Okay? So all my devotionals and all Salvation Army stuff will be at Salvation Army Volunteer. And then this, I joined a new movement, guys. Um, the Women's Christian Temperance Union is a union separate from the Salvation Army that basically abstains from drugs and alcohol. You know, and they go into schools and try to reach the kids. To teach them to abstain from drugs and alcohol. They were really big on the Prohibition era, of course. Anyway, I don't really want to talk too much about that, here. This is a crafting channel. But if you want to know more about the Women's Christian Temperance Union, of which I am a director of public relations, they made me a director of public relations for my local chapter, my New Jersey chapter. If you want to know more about that, you can go to NJ, right? NJWCTU. NJWCTU. Like I said, I'm trying to make this channel just a crafting channel. So, distracted me wanting or needing, I guess, a StreamYards tutorial. No problem, girl. I got you. No problem at all. Because that's part of crafting. You got to go live to craft, so. Hold on, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm going to look at it in just 2 seconds. But yeah, I would love to have Distracted Me, or Distracted Me has been on my panel before. She's one of my OGs. What does OG stand for? I know if you've known a person a long time, they go, "Girl, you're my OG." I know it means old school, but that would be a OS. What is OG? What is that exactly? That's cute. As cute as it could be. It's a work card. I'm sending this to somebody, so. Let's see. Let's put this here. Hold on. Just give me 1 second, my beautiful souls. Okay, let me look. Found the channel and subscribed. Which one? The Salvation Army or the NJWCTU? You should link your other channel on your community post. I will. Listen, just between me and you, and it's in the middle of the night. I have my Christian faith and all that, whatever, right? But, I don't want to be a Jesus freak. You know what I mean? If you're into Jesus, you're into Jesus. If you're not, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Um, I happen to love him. Of course, I'm going to tell people about him. But not everybody has their Christian beliefs. So that's why I want this just to be crafts. Because I'm really into. The thing is, what all these Christian Salvation Army, Women's Christian Temperance Union, I'm running into them because they do great community work. You know? I don't want to be a religious zealot. I just love to be a kind soul, and that's what the Salvation Army and the Women's Christian Temperance Union is doing for me. Uh, Being kind souls. You know what I'm saying? So I want to separate the channels out. There's a time and a place for everything. When when my grandma had cancer, I signed her up for a program where random people would send her a handmade. Oh, well, that's exactly what I do. Oh, that's. I wonder if I could join that. You are really getting good with the card design. Thank you, Distracting Me. What I like about the card designs, Distracting Me, is you can incorporate coloring and diamond painting in your cards. And um, I'm always sending people cards. So I'm selling them at craft fairs too. Well, what I do is Hope for Crafts does free, not my, I'll craft with people for free for nonprofit organizations, hoping that at the end of the 2 hour event I sell some of my crafts. And sure enough, I do. So hopefully, the sale of the craft at the end of the 2 hour event pays for the crafts that I just gave everybody for free. But I did decide to charge to do 2 hour events, crafting events, for only $100 for weddings, birthdays, bachelorette parties, church events, whatever. So I'm hoping that the paid events will pay for the non-paid events. You see what I'm saying? But so far, how much money do I have in my Crafts for Hope bank account? Uh, $200 cash, but people have donated crafts that I can sell at the craft fair. So, it's all wonderful. Everybody's happy. I just want everyone to be happy. Because, life kind of sucks. you know? Sorry, Jesus, did I swear? Well, I can't say sucks. That's not good. So, for 2 hours, I want you to forget your troubles. Forget your worries and forget your troubles for at least 2 hours, like the homeless people at the riverfront. That was nice for some stranger to give them a hamburger and sit and color with them. Can I take a picture? No. Can I make a video? Unless I run into them again, I I don't want to videotape that and put that on YouTube. That's a personal thing. I mean, I used to be homeless, so you know, I don't know if people want to put that on YouTube. So, anyway, let's see here. Yes, so distracted me. It's NJWCTU for the Women's Christian Temperance Union. I have to be careful with that channel because I actually am a director. So, you know, so there won't be any controversy on that channel. It'll basically just be a channel like my trips that I take to the with them because I'm a director. I get to go on a big trip once a year, so that's really cool at a discounted price. Some women's Christian temperance unions go free because they have a lot of money. You know, I'm here in South Jersey. We don't have any money, so. But I did go half price, and the national women's Christian union paid for the other half. So that's really nice, guys. God's really blessing me. So, and this is my first time going. I met five. I got five addresses, so I'm making them the cards. You know, I got the lady in Michigan. She was crying. The president of Michigan was crying because her daughter had just passed away. So I felt awkward. So I let her. I'm sure it was just seconds, but it seemed like minutes. I let her cry and everything. I mean, what do you say? She also lost her son. So, years before, and her daughter had just died of cancer. So I said, well, I was a foster kid because I shared my story because I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome, and that's why I was a foster child because my mom drank. So I fit right into the group. So they all knew I was a foster kid, and I was, fetal alcohol syndrome, and they all knew I had a little trouble in the past. And so she was crying about losing her daughter, and I said, well, I was a foster kid. Can I be your adopted daughter? And she started laughing, and she said, of course. So the next day, she gave me a T-shirt. Another lady gave me a Women's Christian Temperance Union white ribbon that belonged to pen that belonged to her mother. Her mother just passed away. So, so I have an aunt, and I have an adopted aunt in Nevada. I have a adopted mother in Michigan. I have two sisters, one in Illinois, one in California. And so I'm sending everybody a card. I had a great time. So that's what I'm doing. Do you think this card's finished? I guess so. I don't think it needs anything more. What do you think? Guess that's done. Okay, now we need one more. So, so on my other channel, like since I'm doing these cards for the Women's Christian Temperance Union, I was going to go live on that channel. But it's a new channel and I have to wait 20 a whole day? I don't know. I have to wait 23 hours. So, but I'm trying to separate everything out, guys, so I'm not, if you want Jesus, go to the Salvation Army channel. If you want the Women's Christian Temperance Union, go to the NJWCTU. If you want crafting, well, come here and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to separate it out. Because I don't want to, the Salvation Army stuff is nice, but to be quite truthful, it's in the middle of the night, so I can talk about this. To be quite truthful, sometimes you get negative feedback from the Salvation Army, from the people. And like, I'm ringing the bell, and they're like, I'm not giving to the Salvation Army because blah, blah, blah. I'm like, lady, I'm not the Salvation Army. I'm just having a little fun out here. Pet the dog. Have a nice day. You know what I mean? I bring the dog. I have a service dog. I'm like, just pet the dog. Calm down, lady. Have a nice day. You got $1? I'm just ringing the bell. It's just nice to meet people, guys. Like, I'm going to camp this weekend. I think that's cool. So I'll have all the videos about the Salvation Army camp on my Salvation Army volunteer channel. You see? So, there you go. That's the inside of the card. Here's the outside of the card. Let's see. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, I want to do the dolphin. Okay. Anyway, let me check the chat. I love you guys. Let's see. But yes, just means you're one of the original friends. Okay, aka I've known each other. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi, Mommy Guide. How are you? Yeah, Mommy Guide. I didn't even see you. She probably left. I know the type of people you're talking about, and I have never got that vibe from you. Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, I agree, it distracted me. Jesus take the wheel and everything. But, there's a time and a place for everything. And I can't I don't feel like, I don't want Jesus. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't want Jesus on this channel. Yes, I do want Jesus on this channel. But I want to compartmentalize, my Salvation Army trips, and Jesus will be at Salvation Army Volunteer, the Women's Christian Temperance Union, stuff about prohibition or no drinking or all that good stuff will be on the NJWCTU. The coloring book, for example, that I made for the WCTU would be on my at NJW Women's Christian Temperance Union, the NJWCTU channel. There's a time and a place for everything, so I'm just compartmentalizing. So, Mommy Guide probably came in and said goodbye, said hello when she probably left. Uh, let's see, here's a, so yeah. Aw, it's hard to know what to say. Uh-huh. Yeah, I did make her smile, Leslie. Thank you. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, good morning, Mommy Guide. Now, for those of you that don't know, distracted me. If you could put Mommy Guide, actually, Mommy Guide, I'll make you a mod, and you can put your own. How do I make mod? How do I make her a mod? Oh, add as moderator. Um, she had me on her live. She's in the Philippines, I do believe, and she is a wonderful person. If you could subscribe, I made her a mod. Donna K, I know you too. If you want to put your distracted me in case Donna K does not know how. If anybody has a channel, I guess Leslie, did I make you a mod? I know you. I've known you for a while. There we go. All right, beautiful souls. I'm not going to say, share each other's links and all that. I'm not a grow channel. But if you want to post your own channel, if you craft, you can do that. You know, you could do that on this channel because we're all crafters. Right, beautiful souls? You're very welcome, Mommy Guide Incorporated. Oh, so Mommy Guide Incorporated, for those of you that don't know, she's in the Philippines. So, Echo, what time is it?
The time is 4:37 a.m.
So if it's 4:37 a.m. here, it's 4:37 the next day. No, it's 4:37 p.m. in the Philippines, right? Lala, you're 12 hours ahead of us. So, she is having a craft every day in August, and she's so lovely. Um, if I had her address, I would. I'll message her. I'll send her a card. Don't get lost in the mail. It'll probably take her 3 weeks to get her card, though. She's in the Philippines, right? I think I have to go to the post office, go through a metal detector, go through an x-ray machine, get strip searched, you know, just to send Mommy Guide in the Philippines a card. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. But thank you. Everybody sub to each other. Yes, on my way home. Aha! See? She's on her way home to cook dinner, probably. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get in an accident. Hands free. Just listen, Mommy Guide. Just listen. Of course, maybe you're talking, and that's how it writes the chat. Oh, shoot. You know? Maybe it's, don't be, texting and driving. That's a $240 ticket here in New Jersey. How do I know? Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. Well, I didn't text. I was just talking. No, I wasn't talking. Well, what was I doing? I was using the camera while I was driving, so I guess that's the same as texting. So don't do that. Anyway, $240. Back in the day. About this happened 6 years ago. Don't worry about it. It didn't happen recently. Didn't happen recently. I have learned the error of my ways. That doesn't look straight. 'Cause it isn't. I gotta cut that a little bit. See that? Do you see? You see this, class? Bad. But anyway, all we gotta do. Don't say it's bad. It's not bad, Annie. You're okay. We can just fix it by cutting it off, the end off, just a hair. Cutting a hair off the end. See? See? Wow. Did I do it? No. See, I'm always afraid once I start doing that I cut too much off. And also, this is a new cutting board, so I'm not used to it. Because you don't want to ruin your nice card, you know? I hate when I ruin my cards. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the night. That's what I feel. At the time, a year ago, the Salvation Army really met a need for me, you know? It got me involved in the community again when I couldn't be a nurse anymore, you know? I'm a retired nurse, so. So at the time, the Salvation Army filled a need at the time. Now, I still go just because they're a lot of fun. And, you know, I made friends in the community, you know? So, I don't want to, I still want to help the community. But we all kind of bump into each other. The Salvation Army, Hope for Crafts, and the Women's Christian Temperance. I met the president of the Women's Christian Temperance Union at the Salvation Army. So, because we're all doing the same, we're all doing the same thing. Kind of helping the community, you know? So, it's all good. Jesus loves you. It's all good, people. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I love you. You know what I mean? Where are you going to be? I'll come color with you tomorrow. You know? That type thing. You know what I'm saying? So. Traffic is at a standstill. Oh, good, Mommy. Like Annie's stream and subscribe to you, Mommy God. Yes, please do that. She's a sweetheart. Connected. Okay, good. I offered to share her link. Was worried about the texting and driving too. Right? Don't do that, Mommy Guide. I love you. Don't text and drive. You'll get a $240 ticket. Let's see. This is not fancy, guy. Well, should I put the hello or the with love? Neither of which is that fancy. Oh, wait a second. I'm doing the dolphin. Hold on. Let me see. I'll make that decision. See, this isn't that fancy. It'll need to be dressed up. Plus, it's not straight either. But you know what, people? It don't need to be straight. It's the thought that counts. Oh, let me straighten that up a little bit. You straighten up and fly right, girl. Alright, let me straighten that up a little bit. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the night. Okay, good. That's a little straighter. That's better, Annie. Let me, So, yes, my beloved distracted me. I will work on a video for StreamYards. And I'll do the free version, okay? So, okay. Alright. So, I'm never gonna fall in love again. Oh, that's kind of plain, isn't it? At this point, I just want to get these out today, so. I mean, they're not really gonna know I'm not doing the greatest. They're gonna be like, oh, you're so sweet. I love my daughter. you know, um, when you're older like that too, even though I met them at the Women's Christian Temperance Union and everything. But if you notice on the videos, a lot of the people are older because the young kids, of course, don't want to join. We have men too, by the way, and we go into the schools. But uh, these days, the kids drink, drug, vape. So I don't think the kids just don't want to join. So a lot of the members are older. So I think it'll be nice to send them cards. You know what I'm saying? So the lady from Michigan just sold her house and is living with a caretaker, for example. So she will, she's gonna love to get a card. How do I want to do this, guys? This way? Yeah, or straight? I guess straight. Okay, just I know it looks like crap. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot. Give me some time. Give me some time. Back up. Back up. Watch. I will. Give me some. Have faith, people. Have faith. This will come together. This will come together. Don't hurry. Look at these adorable stickers. Um, and see, I really can't put a background because this is already sparkly enough. So you don't want too much sparkle. I mean, because you already have plenty of sparkle. I mean, if you have too much bling, I'm a very blingy person. I'm trying to work on not being so blingy. If that makes sense. Does that make sense, peoples? Because I'm very busy. I'm not a minimalist. I'm trying to be a minimalist. Okay, now wait. I know it's missing a lot. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Calm down. We got this. We're in this together. Hold on, hold on. No, we can't. Okay, nah, it's still too plain, isn't it? Let me see. Let me put some water bubbles up here. I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm not as good. That's why I'm glad you guys are subbing to like Mommy Guide, and then she'll lead you to other people. Cause I am not a good card maker. Mommy Guide is. You know what I'm saying? I just started. I don't have all the bells and whistles. I don't. But cause I mean, it's expensive. It's an expensive craft. Okay. All right. It's very expensive. it's a lot of fun. And it is what it is. Hold on, I'm just trying to put the I was trying to put the lid on the glue. I can't see. I'm very nearsighted. I'm legally blind without my glasses, so un momento, por favor. So yeah, after this live, I will put the links to the other channels down below. And if you're interested, go ahead and sub. Because like I said, I would normally do this on the other channel because I'm making, cards for them, but it wouldn't let me go live. It already looks cute. It does? Well, thank you. Maybe three dolphins going in a circle in the middle. The dolphins are kind of big. The dolphins are kind of big, Leslie, and I hate to say this, but you know, you don't want to take away. If you have I have to put this on here. Let me show you. And if I just think dolphins with three dolphins going in a circle would take away from the actual message. And what is the actual message? There was Jesus. That Dolly Parton song. Um, I think it'll take away from. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I can always make another card. Because, you know. You know, guys, at its height, the Women's Christian Temperance Movement had 357,000 members. And um, nowadays it has less than 5,000. But I'm going to change that because I'm Director of Public Relations for New Jersey. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to have billions. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway. But it grew out of men abusing the women and neglecting their families because they drank, right? In Ohio, people relied on sin tax. They made a lot of money off of sin tax. SIN, sin tax. And sin tax was like prostitution, gambling, drinking. So the husbands were doing all of this, and the women were being abused and neglected. So they said, "Hey, how can we get our husbands to stop abusing us and neglecting us?" And it all boiled down to them drinking all the time. They'd come home drunk and beat their wives, neglect the kids. So they said to themselves, well, we could take our lives back through the power of voting. So they were really big. So they voted to get rid of alcohol because that was the problem. And so then Prohibition was born because of that. So it is the job of the Women's Christian Temperance Union to educate, legislate, and agitate. That's what they say, agitate. But when I was at the National Convention, I said, well, can I say community outreach because my neighborhood's kind of rough, and if I say I'm going to agitate someone, I'm going to get punched in the face. So when I go to craft shows and tell them about the Women's Christian Temperance Union, I say that we educate, legislate, and do community outreach. I know it doesn't rhyme, but I'm not going to get punched in the face. Plus, I want them to buy my crafts. How's anybody going to buy my crafts if I tell them, oh, I'm trying to agitate you? You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to happen. So, hold on. Let me put the little dots here. and then I will put a dolphin on the inside, and then we'll be finished. I'm trying to keep these cards a little simple, you know? Yeah, it's our job to educate, legislate, and agitate. By the way, do you want to buy a card? No. You're an agitator. you know, but they mean community out. They mean peaceful protests and stuff. They really do. Plus, we go into the schools and try to educate the kids. Uh, the Women's Christian Temperance Union, for example, will be for stiffer penalties for drunk drivers or uh, stiffer jail time for drug abuse or whatever. Or they will support addiction centers and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Um, Educate, legislate, and community service. I'm not going to say agitate. No, no, I don't want to get punched in the face. So that means after you get in trouble, to A, try to reach the children, and B, if you're an adult, you know, like go to the addiction center and talk about there's hope, stuff like that, community service. And that's what I do. Because a lot of people are homeless because, you know, they do drugs, whatever. So go down to the riverfront and talk to them and give them a hot hamburger and color and, tell them. Oh, what do you think about a little blue one right there at the top, I think? Let me put one little dot up there, guys. Maybe I should always have my lives at 4 in the morning. Guess what? We're not having lives Wednesday at 8. We're having them 4 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll switch it to 4 a.m. Oh, jeez. You guys are probably, what happened? Leslie, I don't know where you are in the world. Demi, distracted me. You guys probably got up to go to the bathroom and said, "What is Annie doing live?" Let me go check her out. Probably got up to take a pee. And voila! Oh, what a pleasant surprise, Leslie said to herself. Oh, I'm done uploading this video. Let me go see what's going on YouTube, Distracted Me said. Mommy's guide is driving home from work, la, and she said, I'm bored. There's a lot of traffic. Let me see what's going on YouTube because I'm addicted to YouTube. And voila, I was here. You see, it's just nice and simple, not too much. See, really, the sparkly paper's the star of the show, All right, now let me come here and put a little dolphin in here. Right here in the middle. Like right here on the end. Okay, so what the white paper, that's just the index card, guys. When you work with colored paper, the white paper just serves as, your writing paper. But there you go. So do I have 6 cards? This one needs to be dressed up a little. Oh, I know what I forgot. A couple little dots. Let me do it up here. Actually, if I was ambitious, I'd like to put a heart there. But I'm not ambitious. The next one, I'll put a couple hearts. Let me see if I have a couple hearts already cut out. Because I don't feel like dragging everything out. You know what I mean? Let me see if I have a couple hearts already cut. Because it says with love, and it needs to be dressed up a little bit, so. Let's see. Let me look at my Valentines. That's what I like about being organized, because I know it's probably on my Valentine's cutouts, if I have any cutout. Like, there's a gray heart right there, but that's not in my Valentine's. What's it doing there? Come here. I'm never gonna fall in love again. But I mean, that's fine, but I kind of need a red one. And I'll put two, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I have another one. Oh, it might be in the hexagrams and circles. Maybe that's why it fell out. Okay, let me check. No. No hearts in there. I'll definitely have it in the Valentine's if it's there. If I have any cut out. Like I said, I don't wanna make a mess and pull everything out. Because this was just an impromptu live. I thought I was gonna be by myself, but I'm very happy that everyone's here. One moment, please. I thought I had some heart cutouts. Okay, these are the stamps. These are... Oh, yeah, here's my Valentine's, guys. Alright, baby, let's see if we got it. Oh, look, there's a yellow one. See, these are all my hearts. So, but I don't want yellow. I want a red one. If I can find the heart, I'm going to send this one to the lady in Michigan. You know? Oh, look, God, yay! I found the heart from my mom. Okay, this will look cute, guys. Because the gray is still their color, you know, and then, yeah, I like it. Do I have a black one? I actually do have a black one. So yeah, let me add a heart, and then I'll send this to my adopted mom in Michigan. She's gonna be so happy. She just sold her house. So that's a big, oh no, that's not black, that's brown. I don't want brown. I guess I don't have a black one. But, hold on, is it black or purple? Yeah, so, it's nice. You just sold your house. Maybe you're feeling a little sad about it. Or happy, however. But then you get a letter. You get a letter from your adopted daughter. Oh, how sweet. No, it's not black. They're both brown. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the gray. But I still think it looks nice. It says with love. It just dresses it up a little. It's just a little plain. Don't you guys think it's a little plain? Dress it up just a little bit. What do you think? I gotta check the chat. Hopefully you guys are. Hope everyone has a good night and catch you. Okay, Leslie, God bless. I'm just about finished here too, if anybody's still watching. I do have to finish this, so if you guys have to leave, go ahead and leave. Hopefully you subscribe to each other and you make new friends, you know? That's the important thing. The friendship. Friendship is important. I love the fellowship, you know? Fellowship is fun. Fellowshipping is fun. Alright. Yeah. Now that by itself would look terrible. a gray heart. Let me put a little red heart in it. I. Mhm. Yeah. Aww. Wait a minute. No. Let me. There. That's kind of cute. Hmm. Yeah. Alright, now. And I think it needs a couple little dots. Mm, and put one here. One up here. And one playfully down here. Uh, but I gotta be careful because if I put too many, I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. Trying to become a minimalist. Just because uh, I've noticed when I craft with the different people, um, I have to learn to adjust to the group. You know, like if you're crafting with the cancer patients, you gotta be quieter. You know what I'm saying? Because they might not feel, very good. So and also so that shows through with your crafts. If you're doing a group of kids, you can have all that bling on the card or on the coloring page. If you're crafting with cancer patients, you got to be a little more minimalistic, or you just have to adjust to your audience. I'm finding that to be true. And when you're crafting with the homeless people, well, they're just thankful for that you're talking to them and sharing a hamburger and some french fries. I don't really think they care about the coloring page, but the coloring page is there just for something to do. I might do that again. There's a picnic table at the riverfront, so you just sit at the picnic table with some hamburgers, and whoever walks up, you say, "Hey, I'm eating lunch. You want a hamburger?" That type of thing. Don't make it obvious. You know what I'm saying? Then they ask you what you're doing, and then you say you're coloring. Would you like to color? And they say, sure. One thing leads to another. That's how that works. And it just gives it, they're just happy for however long you're there. So you have to adjust to your crowd. That dresses it up a little bit, don't it? So there's one for my mother in Michigan. Here's for, I think I'll give this to Vermont. I don't know that lady in Vermont. Uh, she was hilarious. Mindy was her name. She was funny. This is going to her. Uh, this is another cute one. Look at that. And look, see the inside? Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? And then here's another one. I'll send this to Illinois. So I got 4. Here's another one. 5. And I gotta send these out today. And this one I kind of messed up, but I think I fixed it. See that right there? Kind of messed that up. But so I'm gonna be sending out 6 cards today, and I had to make them, so I decided to go live. And thank you very much for keeping me company. Yeah, adorable. That turned out kind of nice. Even even the hello was a little plain, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all good. It's the thought that counts. You did good. You did good. this inside here. This is kind of plain. Let me put this in here. Yeah, let me do that. One moment, please. Hold on. Dress this up a little bit. I mean, this is sitting here, not doing nothing. So, yeah, let's give it a little house. Right there. Oh, isn't that adorable? Now that makes it kind of nice. Look at it. How adorable. That dresses it up so nicely. That's cute. And then we have our little dolphin. That's cute. Alright, guys. And what did I do for this one? This was the first card. I messed this up a little. I might make another one. I don't know. I'll pray about that one. It's not my best job. Now, this is adorable. And these are all from Not Too Shabby Shop, so. Not Too Shabby has been really nice to me. She made a nursing pad because she didn't have one. The pad is actually called Nurse Fuel, and she made it with me in mind. So Jamie from Not Too Shabby is a sweetheart, and so is Kendra. You know, as soon as I get some money, I'll buy some stuff from Kendra, but I just want to make sure that my Crafts for Hope is doing good first. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Uh-oh. This needs something. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out offline. I'll put something in there. Oh, wait a minute. Should I put this in here? I mean, this is sitting here doing nothing. Why not? It's sitting here doing nothing. Let's utilize it, right? I mean, I don't want to get the stuff all out again, you know. Actually, you know what? My hearts are sitting here. Where are the hearts, guys? Here, let me see. Let me see. You know that gray heart? Where's the envelope? I'll put a heart inside. You know, that'll be a nice look. Oh, here's another gray heart. Yeah, it'll look like it belongs there. Oh, how sweet. Let's put that there. So that's just, it says with love. And then we'll put another little heart right there. On the inside. Aww, look how adorable. I am so sweet. Let's do it. I love hearts. Love beyond. Love is love, right? Doesn't matter where you find it. Everybody needs to be loved, right? Everybody needs love. You know, ever since I joked about her adopting me, she's been texting me practically every morning. So she must have texted her daughter when her daughter was alive. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's sweet of her. I hope she's going to be okay. kind of dresses up the inside, don't it? There you go. That card got dressed up nicely. There you go. There you go. Very nice. Thank you for keeping me company, everybody. I really appreciate you. Did not know I was going to have all these lovely people. So, all right. I am going to go ahead and play. Now, I'm not going to. Should I play Goodnight, Sweetheart? I guess not, because it's morning time. We all got to get to work. Look how adorable. Get that out of there. A photo finish, people. A photo finish. So, um, distracted me if you're still in the chat. I will do the StreamYards as soon as I can. I am going to mail out these cards today. Thank you for keeping me company. And let's see who's in the chat. Oh, good morning, Michael. Are you on your way to work? Good night, distracting me. Alright. Annie, I am going to hit the bed. Take care, my friend. Many blessings to all in the chat. Okay, well, everybody left. Leslie, I believe, left. So am I adding with love underneath the hello? No. I took care of everything. Well, guys, I think y'all left me, which is great. Have a good morning, and I'm going to go live tonight, but maybe I should switch my lives. I don't know. Alright, guys, God bless, and I'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. I'll post everything in the on the community wall, and I'll post my other channel in the comments. Michael, I didn't see you, sweetheart. I hope you're having a safe trip to work. Bye, guys. Let's see. I am in YouTube, so I end it like this. Okay. Oh, there we go. Good. Bye, Mommy Guide. Bye, everybody.